Good morning, everyone. Today we will discuss some programming examples on one-dimensional arrays. So, first basic program here we are going to discuss is write a program, WAP in the sense write a program to read values into array and print the same values on the screen. And second program is on searching techniques. So, using arrays we are having two searching techniques. One is binary search, another one is linear search. And next we are having sorting techniques. The best sorting techniques here are bubble sort and selection sort. So first we'll go to basic program. So here we are written one program, write a program to read the values into arrays and print the same values on the screen. See, for that here we are going to use arrays concept. Array is nothing but a collection of homogeneous elements. Homogeneous elements in the sense in this program we are talking about only integers. Now observe here. So this program is having hash include stdio.h. If you want you can include conio.h also. Those are using Windows. And int main. Then int n comma a of 30 comma I. What is this a of 30 in the sense? This is array of 30 elements. Maximum this program can contain 30 elements. And n comma a of 30 comma I. So these three variables we are using. Out of that one is array variable. So here it means a of 30 in the sense here the array A we are going to create with 30 locations. With 30 locations. Consider this array contains 0 to 29. Last number will be 29. A of here I'll take A of 0 to A of 0 to A of 29. So total 30 elements. Now the question is, I don't want to use all 30 locations. I am going one limited number out of 30. So that is the your n value. So for reading the n value, you should have one printf and one scanf statements. So printf will be enter the array size. It means out of 30, you are going to select one number. That is the array size. That is going to be stored in n. Say now my n value will be 5. It means 5 elements I am going to read out of 30 or 5 locations I am going to use out of 30. You can use 30 also, no problem. But I am going one limited number out of 30. So now my n value is how much? 5. It means 5 memory locations I am using here. It means 5 values I can enter here. Okay now. Now the question is how to enter the values to array. Go for one printf statement, one forf statement and one scanf statement. Printf, for and scanf. Printf, enter the elements to array. You are printing one message on the screen. Then use the for loop to read the values, multiple values into array. So initial value you are going to set here for I is equal to 0, whether I less than or n. It means what is the I value? 0. Put here 0, whether 0 less than n value how much? 5. Whether 0 less than 5? Yes, condition true. So when the condition true, you can jump to scanf statement. So in scanf statement in the sense you are reading the values from the keyboard. It means you can enter one value through keyboard here. So first element you are going to enter through keyboard, that is going to be stored in which location? A of ith location. So what is A of I in the sense here? 0. A of 0 because I value 0 initially. So A of 0 in this location you can store one element. It means in A of 0 I'll store one element called 10. Whatever the number you want you can enter there. Okay now. Then after this what happens? The control jumps to I++. Control jumps to I++. I value will be incremented to 1 now. So earlier it was 0. Now it is 1. Now substitute the condition, means check the condition. Whether 1 less than 5? Yes, condition true. Once again scanf statement will be executed. It means you are going to enter the second value in the location of A of I value how much? 1. A of 1. So A of 1 will be containing some value here. So here I am taking A of 1. In this location I can enter any value. I will enter 5 or 15. Whatever you want you can enter. After this again control jumps to I++. I value becomes how much? 2 now. Substitute here. Whether 2 less than 5, yes, condition true. When the condition true, execute the scanf statement. According to the scanf statement, a of 2 will be containing some value now. So here it is, a of 2 contains some value 15. Next, like that only, the loop will be keep on repeating until the condition become false. So now control jumps to I++. Earlier it was 2, now it becomes how much? 3. Whether 3 less than 5, yes, condition true. Read the element at the a of 3 location. Now a of 3 contains 20. Any value can enter. Next control jumps, I becomes 4 now. Whether 4 less than 5, yes, condition true. It means in a of 4th location, enter one more value. A of 4th location contains 25. Okay now. Next, I value increments. So it becomes 5 now. Now check whether 5 less than 5. Condition false. So when the condition false, this statement will not execute. Control jumps to the next statement called printf. Okay now, it means here you can observe that here you are having 5 elements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elements in the locations of a of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Because condition less than 5. That's why a of 5th location is not filled with any value. Okay now. Next, so now control jumps to printf statements. Now what is there here? According to the question given, we are printing the same values once again on the screen. Now print one message on the screen. It is like the entered elements are. The entered array elements are, like that you are printing one statement. Next you are taking one for loop and printf statement here to print the values whatever you read through the keyboard. Okay now, so here scanf statement, here printf statement. Scanf statement contains ampersand, printf statement contains no ampersand. Now execute the loop. I is equal to 0, it means initial value of I is 0. Whether 0 less than 5, whether 0 less than 5, yes, condition true, I++. Later I++. So before that it jumps to printf statement. So in printf statement we are having %d new line a of I. See, a of I means a of 0. In a of 0th location, what value is there? In a of 0th location, the value 10 is there. So it is going to print 10 on the screen first. Okay na? So a of I value prints here. Okay na? So 10 will be printed here. Then what is there here? New line is there. So that the control jumps to second line. Control jumps to second line. Okay na? So it is printing the first value and control jumps to new line. After that what happens? The I value increments. Loop executes. Okay na? I value increments to 1. So earlier it was 0. Now it is 1. Whether 1 less than 5? Yes, condition true. Execute the printf statement. It means a of 1. A of 1 contains how much? 5. So it prints 5 here. It prints 5. Then control jumps to new line. Then loop repeats. I will be incremented to 2. Whether 2 less than 5? Yes, condition true. Condition true means print the a of 2 value. A of 2 means 15. So 15 prints here. Next, control jumps to new line. Because each time this new line escape sequence character will be executed by the compiler. So your cursor will be keep on jumping to next lines while printing. Then it checks the value 3 for I. Whether 3 less than 5? Yes, condition 2. A of 3 contains how much? 20. 20 prints. Next jumps to I++, 4. Whether 4 less than 5? Yes, A of 4th location contains 25. It prints here on the screen, 25. Then A of I value increments. It is 5 now. Whether 5 less than 5? Condition false. 5 is not less than 5, so that this printf statement will not execute. It jumps to return 0 and terminates the program. Okay now what you can see on the screen, in the sense whatever the values you entered through keyboard, same values will print on the screen like this. Neatly it looks like this. 10, 5, 15, 20 and then 25. So this is the output you are going to get on the screen. Thank you.